Hello friends, this is Durga again from ITversity, a one-stop shop to learn all the technologies. At this time we are talking about RHCSA, Red Hat Certified System Administrator, and as part of understand and use essential tools, we will see how to create, delete, copy and move files and directories. So in this case I will just use command prompt to show how to create, delete, copy and move files, and as I have already covered how to do that for directories. So here I have launched the terminal. To clear the screen, I am in the home directory that I can get by running pwd, which stands for present working directory command, and here I can do ls-ltr to show what is there in this directory. So I am going to a directory called demo, which I have created earlier, and here I will try to show how to create the files, copy the files, move the files and also delete the files. So first, creating the files, we can use touch to create empty files, as I have explained earlier also. So testing, so the testing file is already there, so it just updated the timestamp. Earlier it was March 11th 2201 and now it is May 11th 2327. Okay, I think dates are not updated. Anyway, that is fine. It is actually running with older date. The date is not syncing with my PC. I will try to address that later. Okay, but it has updated from March 11th to May 11th, even though it is incorrect. So to just create a new file, touch testing underscore new, and you can say ls-ltr, and you can see that there is a file created with testing underscore new. Also, we can use touch command to use patterns the way we have done with mkdir. So for example, we can say touch test 01 to 10, and you can see there are 10 files created from 01 to 10 using single touch command like this. So it is very important to understand these patterns. If they ask you to create multiple files, you can run a single touch command or mkdir command to generate multiple files or directories. So this is how you can create the files. If you want to create files using editors, you can do it with editors also by running va command, va with a new file name or nano with a new file name, and you can save it. And then the next important aspect of this is to copy or move or delete these files. So if you want to copy this test 01 to 10 to new test 01 to new test 10, you have to copy individually only. You will not be able to do it the way you have done earlier. Okay, you cannot do it something like this: cp test 01 10 to new test 01 to 10. It does not work. Okay, but you can actually say cp test 01 to new test 01, and you have to do it one file at a time. If you want to copy multiple files to a different location, what you can do is you can create a directory mkdir test and then cp test 01 to 10. I want to copy all the files from 01 to 10 into the directory test and hit enter. Now you can see by going to test, you can run ls-ltr, and you can see all the files from test 01 to 10 are copied, and this is the command which we have used after creating the directory test. And if you want to move, you can use mv command, and now if I run test again, I am going back to one directory up, and if I run the same cp command again, it will do that. Sometimes it will prompt whether you want to override the files in the directory if the files already exist. In that case, you have to either say yes for each and every prompt, or you can use cp-f which will forcefully overwrite the files on the target location. So CP is to copy the files, so it will have the two copies, one at the source, in this case under demo, and the other one in test. All the 10 files are there in both demo and test. Instead of copying, if you want to move, so let me delete test star, and now under test you don't have any files. If you want to move the files, you can just say move test star test. Actually, now if I just say test star, even the directory test will be, it will try to copy the directory test also into the test. So let me show you. So if I just say ls minus ltr test star, you can see that it has many files, some files with testing and some files with test with tune numerics, and also there is a directory test under which there are no files. If I use mv test star to test, what will happen is it complains on the test, because it is saying it cannot move test to a subdirectory of itself, because as part of this command, this directory it will try to copy this directory into the directory itself, which is not valid. That's why everything else will be copied except the test directory, and if you go to the test directory, you will not see the test directory. But you have seen the other files which started with testing, which is not valid, because I want to copy only the files which start with test and the numeric values. So I am moving everything out of this one to the parent directory, which is demo. And now if I go to demo and ls-ltr, I have got all the test, all the files which start with test into the demo. Now I just want to copy the files or move the files which have test as prefix and then two numerics. So what you can do is, you can say mv, there are two ways to do that. You can say 0, 1 to 10 like this to test. This will work, and now you can see test, you can see test 0, 1 to 10, and under demo you don't have the test 0, 1 to 10. Now if I go to test directory and move all those things into the demo by using dot dot, which represents the parent directory, now again I got test 0, 1 to test 10 under demo. Now if I want to copy, there is another way to do that, or move all the files which start with test and ends with two numerics. I can do that by saying mv test question mark question mark. So question mark stands for any character, and here we are looking for the file names with exactly 6 characters, which have test as first 4 characters, and after test it can have anything, and all those files which have test as prefix and other 2 characters, it could be 0, 1 to 1 to 10, or it could be anything. All those files will be copied using this command, or moved using this command by doing this. And now you can do ls-ltr test, and you can see test 0, 1 to 10. So this is how you can actually move the files, either by using test question mark to copy only those files with test as prefix and two more characters at the end, or you can also give the range if you want to just move the files from 0, 1 to 10. Okay, and the range has to be given in curly braces with a dot dot between the lower bound and the upper bound, like this. So RM is pretty straightforward. If you just want to delete the files, you can say test question mark to delete all the files, or 0, 1 to 10. Okay, we are in demo, so I am going to test directory here, and now I am deleting all the files using RM command. So this is how you can use CP to copy the files, MV to move the files, RM is to delete the files. Again, if you have any doubts at the time of the certification, either use help command like this or man command. You will have access to those things, and it will give details about each and every option which is supported for a given command. So in this case, if you see, for delete there are many options which we haven't covered, and which is not necessary. You just have to go through the list depending upon the activity you are going to perform, whether it is CP or RM or MV, and get more details about the command. Help is more concise and give the options directly. Man will give all the details about the given command you are trying to search for. So actually I have used man help, which is not correct. I have to say man RM, which will give the details about RM. RM takes option and file, and you can hit space to go down, and you can see there are several options. -I, if you don't want to accidentally delete, you can just say -I to prompt when the files are being deleted. -F will try to override that. So if it is prompting, you can say -F to not to prompt. So you can go through all the options which are given here. So if you want to delete the empty directories, you can just say rm-d and the directory name, it will delete the directory. If you have files in the directory, then you have to say rm-r to recursively delete the directories. So you can go through these options and try to use the relevant option as per the question in the certification. That being said, I hope you are enjoying the content on my channel. If you like this video, please click on the like button. If you want to provide the feedback, please use the comment section of the video. If you want to discuss further about certifications, please join my LinkedIn group called IT-Varsity-Certifications. And finally, if you are not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. You will get to see a lot more content like this over time. Thank you. Bye.